Hi students, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to explain about algorithm. An algorithm is a finite sequence of well-defined instructions designed to perform a specific task or solve a particular problem. So algorithm is a step-by-step representation of finite sequence of well-defined instructions. In the context of C programming, algorithms are implemented using languages, syntax and semantics to manipulate data and control program flow. A typical algorithm contains three parts basically: input part, processing stage, and output stage. In input stage, we are going to give data to the algorithm. So, based on the input which you are given, it can perform some process of computational steps, and the resultant of that it will produce a result produced after processing the input. For example, so I'll explain this algorithm through addition of two numbers. So what is algorithm? First input stage, processing stage, and output stage. Input stage, we need to provide two inputs, a and b values, and so after giving a and b values, it has to provide the processing steps, computational steps. So addition of two numbers, a and b, and store the result in C. After that, so display the result onto the screen. Okay. So for example, addition of two numbers. So algorithm, what are the algorithm steps for addition of two numbers? So start, declare variables a and b, and just sum, because I am taking value of a, value of b, and in order to store the result, so I should declare a variable named sum. Sum is a variable to store the addition of a and b values. So input values I am giving a and b, then compute the sum a plus b, then the result will be in the sum, and display the sum onto the screen and end the result. For example, start the algorithm, start the computer, declare the value of, for example, I am taking a value 10, b value 20. So I am giving a value 10, b value 20. So a plus b, 10 plus 20, the answer is 30. That I am going to store in the sum variable, and so the result is in the sum variable that is going to be displayed onto the screen. After that, end the program. So the same thing, I wrote a program hash include str.h, so into main, so integer, I'm declaring a variable, b variable, and some variable as an integers. Then so enter two integers, so I'm going to enter the value of a and value of b. So this ampersand nothing but address of a, where the value of a is going to store, and where the b value is going to store address of b. So this is address of b, address of a. Okay, so I am performing some summing operation, then the result I am going to display onto the screen, then return 0, and then so. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about characteristics of algorithm. Okay, so an algorithm is a finite sequence of well-defined instructions designed to perform a specific task or solve a particular problem. So to effective and reliable, an algorithm should possess certain key characteristics. First characteristics of algorithm is input. An algorithm should have 0 or more well-defined inputs. So algorithm may take input or may not take input. So 0 input nothing but we need not give any input. So directly the program, whatever the information or instructions which you are writing in the program, that will be executed without giving an input. Sometimes we will give the input, well-defined inputs. So these inputs are the data provided to the algorithm before execution begins. Then output is to show the result onto the screen. So the a algorithm must has 100% at least single output or multiple outputs. So without output, why should you write the program? So that's why. So in algorithm must produce at least one output. Then effectiveness, all operations to be performed in the algorithm must be sufficiently based that they can be done exactly and infinite amount of time. Okay, this ensures that each step is feasible and can be executed without requiring any external insight. Okay, now the program which you are writing, it has to produce the effective result in time. Finiteness, so a algorithm must always terminate after a finite number of steps. This ensures that the algorithm doesn't enter into infinite loop and provides a result in a reasonable amount of time. See, finite number of steps means the program which you are writing, it should be minimum number of steps. As a good programmer, we should write a program in minimum number of steps. So definiteness or unambiguity. So each step of the algorithm must be precisely and unambiguously defined, because there should not be any confusion, right? So this clarity ensures that the instructions are interpreted consistently, avoiding confusion during the implementation. Okay. So definiteness means what? That program must be easy to understand. Okay. And so there should not be any confusion. So generality, an algorithm should be applicable to a set of inputs, not just a single specific case. This characteristic ensures that the algorithm can solve a class of problems, making a versatile and reusable. Okay. Finally, algorithm is a step-by-step representation of finite sequence of instructions or steps. Okay. So input, it has three stages: input stage, processing stage, and output stage. Input stage, we are giving the inputs, and processing stage, so some mathematical calculations will be going on the input which you are given, and display the output onto the screen. And so start the algorithm, start the programming, declare variables, and give the inputs, compute the, and display the result, and end the program. Okay. Yeah. So thank you very much, dear students.